Hey, it's Chris, and this is a bit of a throwback video, something way different. Back in the day, I bet hardly anybody remembers this. I used to check out robotic vacuums, and now I don't cover them that much because it seems like it's really commonplace and everybody kind of has one or could get one or doesn't care anymore. But Trifo, a robot vacuum company, made me an offer I couldn't refuse. So here is a new robot vacuum that I actually do want to check out because it has one really interesting feature that I don't think I've seen anywhere else before. And just to be clear, this video is not a review, it's just me letting you know that this exists, and yes, it is a sponsored video. In case you guys can't tell, I'm a little bit sick today. It's a good thing the germs can't come through the camera. Here's the thing, and I've said this many times before, but robot vacuums, which may seem kind of boring to talk about at the outset, are actually very, very cool. I still have 3 in my house, 4 now, and they're some of the greatest gadgets ever invented. I mean, I don't have to vacuum anymore, and I love that. So after this long hiatus, why all of a sudden am I doing another robotic vacuum video? Is it really just because I needed that sponsorship money or I wanted it? That didn't hurt, right? I got some bills to pay, but I never accept a sponsorship unless there's something really genuinely cool to share with my audience. And that really cool thing in this case is that this robot vacuum is also a home security guard. So yeah, on top of being a robot butler that does all your dirty work for you, it's also your robotic watchdog in a sense. So no, this thing's not quite the Terminator, but it can patrol your house and act as a roving security camera while you're gone, which means you might not need several cameras all over your house. Kind of cool. Now, before I get any further and kind of demo how this works, let me first go through the unboxing and show you what this comes with. I have to say, the box and the packaging is pretty nice, but when you open it up, you're gonna see a group of papers, the vacuum, and some of its accessories all wrapped up in plastic. Included in the paperwork is an inspection card, somebody check this out before it headed your way, some welcome documentation, and a quick start guide, which is always useful so you can get up and running immediately. There's also a full-blown user manual here as well, so if you want to dig in a little bit and learn more about how everything works or do any troubleshooting if you ever need to, that's all here too. Now when you take the vacuum out and you free it from all its plastic coverings, you'll notice that it has an eye, a camera, which is an essential part of that home security capability. Once you feel it in your hands, you can feel that it's pretty solid, pretty sturdy, definitely reminiscent of other older, more original robot vacuum designs. And you can see on top, there's just 2 buttons. There's a power button and a home button, and that's really all you actually need to control this thing. Underneath the vacuum itself, you've got some extra brushes and a cleaning tool. Then off to the left over here, you've got the vacuum's dock where it's gonna park and recharge, and then you've also got a power plug and some filters. Okay, so this is not a paid review because I don't do paid reviews, but it is a demo and a walkthrough, and we're gonna start talking about all the different features and what they do so you can get a feel for what this thing's capable of. So this vacuum's camera, or eye, is what Trifo calls the TIRVS system, or a Trifo Intelligent Robotics Vision System, which enhances the vacuum's sensing, perception, and decision making, which are 3 core elements of any robot vacuum worth its salt. It's running on an ARM V8A quad-core chip, which Trifo says is small, powerful, and efficient, and this chip powers accurate real-time position tracking so the Ironpie can tell where it's been and where it is in your home. The chip also helps the vacuum learn its environment better, so it's constantly learning and improving the 3D map of your house. So about the security system, it's a very interesting idea. With just one tap, you can start the video surveillance feature and see what's going on in your house, whether you're on the other side of town or on the other side of the world. This particular feature is probably the most compelling reason to consider buying this particular robot vacuum. It's such a crowded field, like I already mentioned. These are like a dime a dozen these days. So this actually helps it stand apart from all the other robot vacuums out there. People are so used to robot vacuums these days, it's not surprising by any means to say that you got a robot vacuum, but to say that you got one that's also a security feature for your house, that's pretty different. When it comes to cleaning things, it's pretty straightforward. On the robot itself, you just hit one button and off it goes. Or you can start cleaning operations from within the app that works with it. The brush design with that main brush, along with those two rotating brushes, sweeps dirt and junk into the dustbin, just like you've seen on so many robot vacuums before. It's a proven design. So there you go. There's a look at this very unique robotic vacuum that can also be your digital guard dog. Let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next video. Oh, and I'll make sure to link this up down in the description if you want to check it out too. Later.